back everyone to another episode of Minecraft Better Than Adventure. It is currently 1 a.m., so I apologize if everything is really quiet. To put it simply, I am being much quieter today because of this. So we are opening up right near the museum because today we are actually not focusing on it. I'm taking a short break from the museum so that I can focus on some other things. Specifically, today is going to be the day we do some exploration that I've been wanting to do for a while. I'm actually really excited for this. So, first things first, I wanted to show you guys, since a lot of you didn't catch last episode, what we did. We collected a ton of resources and materials, which are over in that chest there. And I built the foundations for the main part of the build for the museum, and you could see it. I guess the thumbnail for last episode wasn't very great since not many of you saw it, but this is the foundation or layout for this. It feels weird to not go foundations when I say the word foundation, because currently foundations isn't active. By the way, go check out Broke Rock if you haven't. I have been absolutely pumping out more videos of that recently because I've been having a blast on the Broke Rock SMP. Anyways, yeah, so this is what we have as like the layout for the main part of the build. I mentioned that I'll be going underground, I'll be connecting it to the railway, I'll be having an outdoor area right here in this spot. There will be a lot to this. Maybe there'll be a second story considering how tall it is. Maybe there won't. I'm not sure. There will be a lot to it, and it will be expandable thanks to being able to go above and below ground and outside. It's going to be quite the cool and unique museum build, and I think it would be one of the biggest builds here. Actually, technically, I guess this is also a pretty big build, but once you imagine everything here filled up, it will definitely stand out as a pretty big build. Definitely not the biggest because we still have the lava cast towers over here and the mob farm, which we do need to decorate one day, but I'd like to do that on a live stream, maybe over the summer. My spring break is almost over now, by the way. I apologize for not getting a lot done over spring break, but I plan to grind out a couple of episodes because I'm going to be very busy next week, so I'm going to see if I can schedule next episode. Hopefully everything goes to plan. And I've got some amazing news, by the way. I got into my dream school. So you guys have been following me throughout my entire college application process, starting all the way back in August. And to be honest, throughout high school, I kept my grades up and I did well, but I was never really focused on college or appealing and appeasing to these different colleges. I never did any crazy like research internships as a high schooler. I just did the community service that we need to graduate and some sports, and that was pretty much it. Well, I guess just doing that alone and showing my interest in computer science got me into UC Berkeley, the #1 public school in the world, usually ranked in the top 5 or top 10 globally. It's basically an Ivy League. It's crazy how great they are. Now, they are my state school, so I did have a little bit of an advantage, but not much of one, and I was really surprised to see that I got in. And yes, I am telling you the school because I'm actually not that afraid to share where I will be spending the next 4 years of my life, since there's going to be like 20,000 or more other students there because it's a state school. It looks like it's getting late outside, so I'm going to see if I can go sleep here. But yeah, today's episode is going to be all about exploration because I've been really busy this week and I wanted to knock out at least one episode of doing something interesting while taking a break from our main course of action. I'm going to be a little quiet this episode though. So first thing I was wondering is, what should I take on this journey? If I die, I will probably miss my gear. So I'm thinking I probably shouldn't take my diamond gear. And I thought, alright, well, I can take my steel gear. This should be fine. I won't really miss these leather boots, so I'll probably keep this. But I'll take my steel gear here instead. I don't think I have a steel helmet. I should have... Oh no, I do have a steel helmet, yes. Yeah, so I'll wear steel while I'm out instead. Should I wear full steel? How much more protection does it give? Only a half more. Looking at the balancing here, do we want... It doesn't affect too much, it looks like. It might be better to keep the leather boots. And I'm gonna get rid of my diamond stuff because I'm just not gonna want to have that on me. I'd rather keep the steel stuff on me instead, since it's slightly more, I don't know, like safe to do so. And then I'm gonna craft some iron stuff as well. Like, a steel pick should last long enough for what we're doing, but I will need an iron axe. And I don't think we'll need a shovel, but I will bring some iron along with me just in case we need something. I think I have plenty of food for the road. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else I want to bring with me. Maybe we can go fishing a little bit and just chill. I'll bring the fishing rod just because a little bit of chill fishing doesn't hurt anyone. I'm wondering which direction I should go. This direction, which I've been before. This direction, which I've also been before. This direction, which I don't think I've ever visited. And this direction, which I've also rarely visited. I'm thinking this direction. There we go. I've quickly screenshotted my coordinates just in case I ever forget where spawn is, even though I live near spawn here, so it shouldn't be too bad. We're gonna be going on a pretty rough journey. I forgot. I melted more marble. I should probably get that over there while I still can. I'm gonna borrow some of this and grab some of my wood here. This should be enough wood for the road. Yeah, 2 stacks. And I'm gonna bring this marble back over there, and then we're gonna see where we can go exploring. I'm not exactly sure where I will or want to go exploring, but we will see. It's good to be using the steel pickaxe again. It will be slower, but since we plan on exploring more caves instead of just mining, it shouldn't matter too much anyways. I'm gonna walk over here to get this quartz over here. As I walk to put this quartz in this chest over here, I just want to comment, you guys know I watch a lot of anime. Well, this anime season is quickly coming to an end, and that means I'm gonna have a new one, which means a bunch of the anime I was previously watching are over, and I don't know what to watch next. If you guys are keeping up with the anime seasons, and you have an interesting anime that is coming next season that you'd like to recommend me, let me know in the comments down below. I love finding animes to watch, though maybe I should watch a little bit less this season, because I need to lock in. AP exams are now coming up soon. Something's off. Oh my god, how long have I been on Peaceful? This is not the first time I've done this. So the way the Minecraft beta difficulty system works is that if you set it to peaceful in my creative world, it will also be peaceful in this survival world. And I guess I must have set it to peaceful at some point without noticing, and it has been on peaceful ever since. I'm not sure how long ago that was either. Actually, that's perfect. I'm literally going to be riding off into the sunset if I head this direction. Wow, that was supposed to be figurative speech, but now it's literal. This is going to be really good. I forgot that we built a beach house over here. We haven't really visited the beach house in a while. Maybe we should go on vacation there sometime. I'm gonna need to sleep, actually, so the beach house should be a safe spot to do a quick nap. I'm gonna regret always breaking the bed like that, because when we die, we're gonna lose whatever we collect, but I don't have anything on me that's extremely important to me that I can't replace, so I won't be too heartbroken. I will miss these 3, but I need to keep them on me anyways when I'm exploring. They're probably like the most important things to have on me while exploring. I just noticed there's this island out here. I wonder if we should like build a bridge to the beach house and build another beachfront property here on this island, or do something else. Wait, are we going into frozen territory? Okay, so I must have loaded this area at some point long ago, because it's frozen over here. I'm not sure how long ago it would have been, but it must have been at some point when it was snowing. I love seeing all these cow and pig variants because now they've added them into vanilla Minecraft. Better than Adventure did it first though, and they did it better. But I'm actually a huge... Whoa, look at that biome change. It's crazy. I'm actually a huge fan of the new mob variants in the recent update. I really love the recent update. It's all looking really nice. And I love the upcoming updates. Is this like highlands terrain or something? That is really tall considering we're already at Y129. That was crazy to see. Like, look at the ominous like distance it looks when you're loading in. I've never been this direction, so I'm actually kind of curious what we're going to run into. Right now it looks like a lot of the same. I kind of wish I had traveled further when I first started my world, because where I started it, we didn't have a lot of equally and easily accessible stone, but here it's more natural beta generation with the stone instead of the, I think it's granite that we have all over our area, though that did make granite more accessible for us, so maybe in the end it wasn't too bad. Just using the water like this, boats go really fast in Better Than Adventure. The last time I went on a boating adventure must have been at least like 30 episodes ago minimum, so like a year ago. It was a while ago, that's for sure. Ooh, this is so far very natural beta terrain going on here. The only thing that's different is like the seasons. I want to see if I can find anything new. Like maybe the palm trees. Because I never got to see those. But we should be on the correct update to see those. Because they were added a while back now. I saw them in Better Than Adventureland. So they should exist. Should we go to walking on foot? It's a lot slower than boat. But this looks to be a safe plains area to do it. So let's walk on foot from here. Oh man, yeah, it is way slower to walk on foot. But you know what? We have a cave here. Ooh, and some iron. I will take that iron. See, surface iron is another thing that we don't get where we are. Or at least not as often. I'm gonna collect these as well because we do need more coal back at home. And I have like really mined out so much of the area back at home that not sure if we'll find a lot more coal. Wow, this would have been a great area to build a base. This is beautiful. The way back is going to be the most painful part. Maybe I'll make my way back tomorrow when I wake up. Or not even tomorrow, technically later today because it's 1 a.m. like I said. It is getting dark. So I am going to sleep. Sweepy, weepy, weepy, weepy. I can't let the mobs spawn. The mobs. The mobsies. There we go. Alright. So far, this is all looking rather familiar. I think we just skipped a bunch of land. We probably could have gone around this, to be honest. Because there is more ocean. It feels like there's a lot more ocean in this version of Minecraft than there is in modern Minecraft. In older Minecraft versions in general, the oceans were much bigger. Nowadays, in modern Minecraft, they're more like just big lakes. But in old Minecraft, the oceans were proper oceans. There's some spruce trees. But we've already seen those once before, so it's not too much of a surprise to see them again. Should we get some of those pink flowers? I don't think we have any of those. Maybe on our way back. I'm looking for something more unique that we haven't seen yet. I know there's like 2 different biomes I haven't seen yet. I just like exploring and talking to you guys, to be honest. Not a lot going on, but we are currently over 2,000 blocks away from our home base. This is very much more classic. Ooh, there we go. That's a biome I was looking for. I've been in this biome. Whoa. Okay, that's some pretty cool generation. I've been in this biome once before, but not for long. I believe this is where I got the eucalyptus tree from, which I don't have many of. Is that a eucalyptus tree? It is not. It looks like this is a very mini version of this biome. But this sand here is scorched dirt. So I believe it's supposed to be like a scorched biome. I think we have steel shears, so let's check out... Yeah, spinifex. These could make for like interesting decorative blocks if we wanted to grab these, since they only spawn in this biome here. Oh look, the dog is holding one. That's adorable. I should grab like 32 and be fine. There we go. There they are. Yeah, I was right. So this is the biome that the eucalyptus tree spawned in, just not over here. Whoa. Okay, that's a kind of... This would have been such a cool place to get a build done. And a boop and a boop. And let's get moving over to these eucalyptus trees. Have I been here before? Wait, no way. Have I actually been here before? I didn't think I've been in this direction, but this eucalyptus tree has definitely been mined. Unless it generated weirdly like this, which I doubt. I've been here before, haven't I? It must have been a long time ago, because I don't remember it at all. Well, I'm gonna mine this entire tree this time to put it out of its misery. Can't leave any floating trees around, especially 2,000 blocks away from home. That's just evil. As I mine this tree, I guess I should mention something. There is this YouTuber called Quixie. His first ever video was a huge Squid Game event in Minecraft. I had a bunch of fun. I was invited to it and I had a bunch of fun playing in it. You guys should go check it out. There's a whole storyline with me in it that you'll see. I shared it in my community tab if you'd like to check it out. I think you guys would like it. It is starting to set again, the sun. Why did I just talk like Yoda there? Well, let's see if we can sleep before the mob spawn. Because it's currently technically winter, we're able to sleep earlier. That's great, we put that eucalyptus tree out of its misery. We should get more saplings while we're here if I can. I hope you guys like it. Oh, there we go, we got a eucalyptus sapling as well. That's exactly what I came here for. Mission accomplished. No way. That's a dungeon. I haven't seen one of those in ages. I should go check this out. This might be the dungeon I saw last time, to be honest. That eucalyptus tree was mine, so I guess I've been here before. I thought I had never gone in this direction, but maybe I have. I thought specifically it was a smart idea for me to go this way since I hadn't gone this direction before. But if I have gone this direction before, then that kind of defeats the point because none of this is going to be new. Well, let's check out this dungeon here. Better Than Adventure has really cool dungeons that I've always been too afraid to explore, but we should be fine now. Yeah, see, if we could make a proper spawner out of this, that'd be great, but there's none near us, so we will just mine this. Whoa! That's unique to Better Than Adventure. That's a lot of bones. There was another entrance to this dungeon down here. I have definitely been here before. Look at this. It's lit up and everything. I can't believe it. We've somehow retraced our steps from over a year ago accidentally. I've been here. Wait, no, I remember this. This was a trap and I collected the trap things. This was my first time ever stumbling upon a dungeon. It was like a long time ago. I think it was before we had second layers on our skin. It was that long ago. It was before we could place logs horizontally. Well, that's kind of crazy to see. I wanted to find a new dungeon to explore, but turns out I've already been here, so I guess we should continue onward just a little bit. But I guess it's kind of cool that we somehow retraced our steps from over a year ago. Keep in mind that, like, the last time I went exploring was probably 2 years ago. And now we are 3,000 blocks away from spawn. And we keep on traveling. One of these days, I should have, like, brought my wool along with me so that I could make a little campsite somewhere. And be like, this is my campsite away from home. Maybe for episode 100 or something, or way further than 100, we'll do a quick, like, reset. Where we travel thousands of blocks away and build a whole new base, like start over again. And that way we never have to abandon this world specifically, because Minecraft is infinite. There is no reason to have to start a new world. Just travel thousands of blocks. I remember this terrain generation. This spot right here is sick. We've been this direction before. In fact, I believe this is where I got the spruce from. It's definitely where I got the eucalyptus from, but it's probably where I got the spruce from as well. I guess this means we never actually found something new, which is kind of a bummer. I was hoping to see if I could find the pine trees, but I'm not exactly sure what biome they spawn in. I don't think any of this is new terrain. Now I wish we had chosen a different direction. We have to travel back, so I don't want to go too far. We'll probably end this soon. I believe the last time I was here, I ended it around here. Yes, I'm not exploring much of this, but that's because this is pretty much just default terrain, and I'm looking for more Better Than Adventure specific biomes. I got a little bit of a lag spike there, which means maybe we found somewhere new. That is a very tall spot. Actually, I wonder. Let's turn on the shaders. Seuss. Alright, yeah. Now this is what I'm talking about. Classic Minecraft shaders exploration time. That is what I'm talking about. Look at that. It's definitely very bright. And the water isn't exactly the prettiest, but it's unique looking. Very old school shaders type. Can we just appreciate, like, just look at this. Ooh. No way. Is that our goal? Guys, I think we just reached our goal. This was the goal for the episode, to find... That's not a pine tree. What is that? Okay, well, we found a new biome. This was the goal for the episode. I can't believe it. What block is this? Baked mud. Oh my gosh. I've never seen this before. This is new. And it actually looks really cool with shaders. This is some sort of dry biome. It's like a savanna. I've never seen this tree before. Thorn log. What? It makes red wooden planks. I need this. This reminds me a lot of acacia. I'm guessing this is supposed to be sort of like the savanna biome. It has the same like tree generation as modern acacia does. I can't believe we found this. This is actually so hype. See, like, we already have some eucalyptus, and now we have some thorn leaves. And, oh my gosh, wait. We've wanted cactus for a while, haven't we? Like, I don't think I've ever found any cactus yet. This is great. This is exactly what we needed. Now, this means we can't die anymore. I want a sapling from this tree. This is actually so hype, and it's getting dark. Okay, now that right there is thumbnail quality. That's thumbnail quality right there. Let me take a screenshot of that. Now that is one heck of a sunset. I got a screenshot, but I forgot to hide the axe, which is a bit of a bummer. But that's okay. This should be a cool screenshot as well. The sun is over there now, though. Oh, that was a perfect screenshot opportunity that I missed. This is the Caatinga biome. Oh, wait, no, this wasn't added that long ago. I remember when this was added. And we've got the new thorn sapling. That was what we were aiming for. Should we continue on a bit? I feel like we should collect more cactus. Because this is really rare. Oh my gosh, this is such a cool biome. And it looks so great with the shaders on. Turning on shaders was a great idea for this. Finding a new biome with shaders on just made it look even cooler. I'm guessing you can actually just bake dirt for this, but I'm not sure. What about this? Oh, okay, so you need mud. Okay, so is this like modern Minecraft where you get dirt wet to get mud and then... Or is it... Oh no, you get the baked mud wet to get mud. Look at that. Now that is trippy. And then I'm guessing you bake it to get baked mud. But how do you get mud? Oh well, that just tells me that I should collect some mud. Wait, is that what I think it is? That's not a Caatinga tree. Okay guys, that's not a Caatinga tree. That's a palm tree. We found it. We found our goal, the palm tree. We need to get a palm tree sapling. This is a must. We have a eucalyptus sapling, which we already have one of, so if we have to, we can get rid of that. We have the thorn sapling, and now we just need the palm tree sapling, and I think we'll have every tree. And I can't believe it, we actually have cactus. We can start a cactus farm. This was actually a worthwhile exploration day. The first couple bits of this episode felt like it was not going to be worth it, but it looks like in the end it was. Now I am definitely going to get me some of these, because I'm grabbing a bunch of new... This will make decorating the entire area so much cooler, because now we have eucalyptus leaves, palm leaves, and thorn leaves. Ooh, is that a palm sapling? No, it's just another leaf. We need a palm sapling, 100%. The shaders look really cool. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's sunset again, guys. That is for the ages right here. Look at this pretty sunset. Okay, running to there before mobs start spawning. We admired the pretty sunset. Now it's time to sleep before the pretty sunset becomes dangerous. Look how quickly it gets dark here. It is the desert after all. It probably gets dark and cold. I can't believe we actually completed our goal. I didn't think I'd find one of these. It's only 5,000 blocks away. Yeah, this is going to take a while to get back. Now that we can't afford to die, it's going to take a long time to get back to spawn. And it's almost 2 a.m. by the way. So I'm going to enjoy my time getting back to spawn. I really need a palm tree sapling, please. I just need one. One palm tree sapling, please. That would be enough. Then we'd have one of every sapling in the game, I think. You know, while we're exploring out here, we should have kept the bottles with us to see if we could get the fireflies needed. But I didn't think about that. Hindsight's 2020. Oh my god, it's bright over there. The deserts are blindingly bright with shaders. Wow. Should we turn the shaders off? I think we should turn the shaders off and see what this spot looks like without shaders. This is what the spot looks like without shaders. Wow. Still really cool biome. I'm waiting around this area hoping for a sapling to drop. I'm gonna have to mine more palm trees to get a sapling, aren't I? I'm so happy to have cactus. We can start a cactus farm, I think, which means we have green dye now. Like an actual viable green dye source, I think. If it's the same as vanilla. I'm also really happy to have these because this is yellow, and this is red, and this is orange. There it is. Oh no, we don't need cobblestone. Palm tree sapling, we got one. Mission accomplished, folks. Let's head back. It is time to head 5,000 blocks back. Negative 5,400, 750. That's where this biome is if I ever want to find it again. Me in the future. When you're watching this video in the future, if you ever want to find this biome again, that's where it is. Negative 5,400, 750. By the way, let's just like make our mark again. Look at that. That is so satisfying. I bet there's like some BTA mud farm, kind of like there is in modern Minecraft. So I am going to head back now, and I'm going to pause the recording to do so because it's going to take forever to head back. Actually, I've stumbled upon something that I find really interesting, so I'm going to check this out. We've found another dungeon. This one we haven't been to. And I know because of right there. I know that this is a sensor, so I'm actually gonna break it from afar. I want another one of these, so I don't think we really need to have this much wood on us right now, but the dirt is of least importance, so we have a lot of those. There is a library underwater that I could see when we were generating. Ooh, creepy noise. Thanks, Minecraft. This is terrifying. Oh, that's another sensor. Another trap. Now this is cool. This is a proper dungeon right here. Although it looks like some of its generation has been covered. But that's okay because I saw a really cool like library part over here underwater. It's really dark underwater so it's hard to tell, but I think it was over here. Yes, it was. I saw it sticking out from underwater and I thought that looked sick. So I had to come check it out. This is incredible. We found the library. An underwater library. Now this is sick. And I know it's multiple stories too, so... How big is this dungeon? Okay, not too much in here. I do want that gold though. Ooh. Should I place the gold? We have tons of stuff here that I don't want to get rid of. That's a hard decision. Have to sacrifice the wood, I guess. We can always get more wood, but it's much harder to find gold in this version. Plus, I do need to craft some torches anyways. That should be enough torches. Another sensor. I wonder how far they sense. Ooh! Jesus, that gave me a heart attack. Okay. They sense from that far away. That answers my question. Oh my god, I've never panicked like that before. They sense from as far as you can reach. Oh, there is another one down there, and it sensed the breaking of that. I'm gonna grab this. This is a huge dungeon. Oh my gosh. This could be an episode in its own right at this point. Like, wow. This is exactly what we need. Okay, crap. Don't we need a lot of these to craft? Hang on, let's go to achievements. Over here, right? Repair a piece of chainmail. This is the last achievement we need. We have every other achievement, well, except for this. But this is achievable. We have get detected by motion sensor. We just need these two. What do we get rid of? I guess we can get rid of the food. We have plenty of food. Oh my gosh, okay. That's a pitfall trap. You can see the spikes at the bottom. This is actually sick. Grab another one of these. We're grabbing more of these motion sensors. These would be really cool. This is the pitfall trap, and it goes right into another one of these. I will take more of those. Anything in here we want? No, not really, but I will see. Do we need more of these? We already have a few, and it's not like we'll use them for anything. So I'll just leave those behind. This is really cool. Okay. Another bit of iron. I will take that. Any bit of iron we can find, really. This is actually a really sick area. Ooh, actually, we kind of might want some of these, huh? What do we replace? Oh, I hate having a full inventory. Do we replace our other wood, but we kind of sort of want to keep that around. I'm not going to use the spin effects anyways. Even though that's a very limited item, I won't use it, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, more iron. I will take that. We kind of sort of need to collect these. I've been walking around without collecting them, but the cobwebs are very useful for Halloween decorations. There is more here, a lot more here, that is underwater. Like over here, we saw this here, for example. Uh-oh, we're stuck in... No. This is the worst spot to be stuck in one of those. I thought we were about to drown to death there. Does this lead anywhere? No, it doesn't. This looks like it was caved in. This is... I didn't know dungeons got this big. Because, you know, the last one I explored, you guys saw earlier in this episode, wasn't nearly as big. Nothing cool in this chest. And that looks like it's a zombie one. Let's see what this is. It was a zombie one. Alright, well, good thing we broke it, because collecting all that chainmail stuff means we should be able to craft chainmail armor and get that achievement, which is one of the final achievements we need. I wish we had one of these closer to home, but I don't think I ever got to see one that close to home. There was more than one library, I think. Like, look at that. Tell me that is not a sick look right there. The exposed library in the water. If you put some glass there, that would actually look sick. Ooh, there's some cobwebs down there that we didn't grab. I'm gonna grab these cobwebs. We have collected everything, so it is time to travel back again. That was a successful venture, if you ask me. And we're home. So it's getting really late, but I'm gonna see if I can craft some chainmail armor here. No, I can't. I'm thinking I should have picked up that chainmail armor. What was the achievement? Repair a piece of chainmail. Oh, I should have picked up one of those chainmail armor pieces. I've made a mistake. Without further ado, let's head into the sign garden. First up, we have Danielle 29. Then we have Perfect Cup, Horror, Denicillin, Endless Pain, Quadrilige, Snail Bannock Enjoyer, the Desolator, Sir Kayla, and finally, Purple Weirdo. And absolutely massive thank you to these 9 people for watching until the end of last episode. You guys are amazing, just as you always are. It is 2:30 a.m. I need to go to bed, so thank you all so much for watching. Comment sleep, because I need to get some sleep. Oh my gosh, we did a lot of exploration this episode, and this episode's raw footage is now an hour long compared to the usual raw footage of 30 minutes. I'm gonna hate editing this because I also have another video I need to record and edit, and I have a bunch of homework I need to do, and tomorrow is Friday. Oh my gosh, my spring break is almost over. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!